Who is the best friend of a man who travels? I found this question in an article, and the article said it's knowledge. And I do believe it's always good to have a better knowledge of the places you visit, the places, know the better way to go there, how to reach there, and all this knowledge. But still, is it a better idea to find a friend who always, who already have a good knowledge about these things, who is a resident of these places? I think it's a better idea. But what happens is that we often see status messages like this in Facebook. Hello all, anybody in Pune, please give me a missed call on this number. I'm in Chennai, anyone free for a meetup? I'm in Mumbai, any of my friends here? I'm in Jabalpur, I'm in Bangalore, I'm in Patna. The real problem is that nobody knows who is where. So we all have friends everywhere around the globe, but we don't know who is where. So we have found a simple solution for this, that is Locomapia. And Locomapia is a real-time location sharing application that lets you know who all of your friends are nearby. And I will explain the app to you right now. This is how the app looks like. So once you install Locomapia and you invite your friends to join Locomapia, those friends will get listed here. And this list is a dynamically generated one. So those of your friends who are very nearby will appear on the top, and those of your friends who are very far from you will appear towards the bottom. And you have got information on how far they are, when was the last time they updated, and all this information in the home screen. And you have got an orange button in the middle, and when you click on that, you will send a push notification to all your Locomapia friends that you are here in this particular location. It's similar to check-in, but it's a different kind of it's different in the way we do it. And if you want further information on that, you can click on any of those guys' pictures or name, and what you will find is this one. And here you can see the pinpoint location of that particular person. How far is that particular person from you? What is the easiest way to reach that particular guy? Which route you should take? What is the exact air distance from him? And we have also got an integrated chat with that. You can chat with this particular person, and maybe you can fix a meeting here. And then there is also an option for a private bus where you can push your location notification to this particular guy alone, so that only this particular will get to know that you are in this location. And having said all this, even if you have Locomapia installed on your phone, and even if you have a lot of friends on Locomapia, what happens is that you will really forget to look into Locomapia and find out who all of your friends are nearby. That is why we have integrated an auto alert option onto this, so that the app itself will tell you when any of your friends comes within 5-kilometer radius of yours. So this is how it will work. So you will get, all of a sudden you will get a notification that this guy is nearby. So you can go into further details, you can find the exact location, and maybe you can meet and have a tea. And another feature is the share feature, where if you want to share your location continuously with another person, suppose if you are setting out for travel and if your parents are very worried about you, you can actually share your location with your parents. In that case, your parents will get a text link, and parents they doesn't need to have Locomapia or any other software installed on their phones. They can open it on a browser, any web browser, and they can they can track you all the way. So that is how we can actually grant peace of mind to your parents or sisters or wife or whoever you trust. This I would like to explain some cases when Locomapia comes handy. When suppose if you are on a bike trip and you really want to know, suppose you are much ahead, or if you're lagging behind, usually what happens is that you will be worried about yourself and others, because you doesn't have any idea what happened to them, or where they are they much behind me, or are they far ahead. You won't have any idea. If someone has met with an accident, you won't even get you won't even have an idea. So if you have Locomapia installed between your friends, then it's easy to find them and locate them, and you'll have a much easier journey. And next is the case with tour operators. What they usually does is they will drop you at in a particular city, and then they will let you explore the city on yourself, and they will ask you to come back before 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Usually, I happen to have a chat with the tour operator, and he said usually all of the people, like Chinese, Europeans, all people will come back on time. Indians won't come back on time. So I'm not giving a bad expression, but still, what I was trying to convey was that if we have Locomapia installed in between these guys, they can actually trace out where the other guys are. Then they can maybe you can go there and pull this guy back to the bus. And another case is that suppose you have asked someone to wait for you somewhere, and chances are likely that you are late to reach there. So you will get a call every minute. Where have you reached? Where have you reached? Where have you reached? So when the first time you get the call, you just share this location with this friend, and ask him to keep an eye on this location sharing stuff, and they won't be calling you again. And the most importantly, why would one keep their GPS on just to share their location with their friends all the time? Your battery would get drained out in 3 hours, 4 hours. Why would one keep their GPS on all the time? We know nobody is going to keep their GPS on all the time, and it works without GPS. That is, we take GPS data if it is available, and if it is not available, we look for a GPS data, and even if both are not available, we take the network information, and we are able to locate the person within a accuracy of plus or minus 2 kilometer radius. And yes, oops. Okay, this is our website, www.locomapia.com. You can download the app, install, invite your friends, and any questions?
So this is it's a tough area to crack, because it's very dependent on the network effect, the number of users who use it. Quite a few people have tried and failed. One of them is Google. They did Latitude, same thing. Okay, they gave up. What makes you think this will work?
I will give you a real example. One of our developer in our office came to me and said he had Locomapia installed in his phone, and he had asked his sister to use this application as well. And ever since she started using Locomapia, whenever he came home after his work, a tea was ready for him at the table. So that is a real life example for us.
Anecdotally, of course, it's very useful. I found personally Google Latitude very useful. It did the same thing. I could see where my friends were. But for whatever reason, that didn't work, and that is with the installation base of Google, because anybody who had Google Maps could enable Latitude on their phone. Okay, and they gave up. Okay, a number of others have kind of tried it. In your case, you have the additional challenge of having to establish a base of people who have this, and therefore they'll be able to see each other, etc. So isn't that a huge challenge? I'm not questioning the usefulness of the app. I'm just saying.
Okay, I understand your question.
How do you make it work?
We actually launched this app 3-4 months back, and we have a user base of 6,000 people without any promotion, and that because that might be downloads alone. But what makes us continue develop this app is that all these users have many connected links between them. So it does mean that those people who have been using this app have purposefully invited the other guys to using this app, and they have found it useful. And what is different from Google Latitude or any other device, any other popular application, is that we have maintained a very much of we have given too much importance to privacy. That is, anytime if it doesn't feel like sharing your location, you can go invisible on a single click. And there are, even if we have got an automatically syncing option, but that does work only if two guys have their phone numbers in each other's phone. Like means if we could have actually easily integrated Facebook on this, we could have easily added Facebook friends onto this. But the reason why we didn't do that is that usually the friends on Facebook might not be our real friends. They might be some acquaintance or some other thing. With those people we won't really want to share our location, because that is a privacy concern. So if I have somebody else's phone number and someone else is having my phone number on their phone as well, so that means the persons at least know each other. Even if they have the phone numbers on each other's phone, they always have the option to block or add these people. So we have maintained a very high level of importance to privacy and security.
So that was just where I was heading next. I'm saying Latitude or any other such app probably didn't take off because it included privacy to an extent, right? Having said that, how do you think will the next phase of the app be? It's always about user-controlled location services, right? So how do you think this is going to spread big time and the base is going to increase?
We really know that no, this app should be useful in itself. Otherwise, it shouldn't go much beyond. So what we would like to do is that we would also like to get some not commercial but some useful suggestions onto this application. Like if a particular place is has got some attraction, we would automatically like to push these notifications onto this. And if we are also planning on building certain algorithms that will actually find out the particular interest of this person. If this notification has been accepted to this person, and if this person has gone to this particular page, then we can make sure that this particular person has got the same kind of interest. So we can continue to give him those kind of hints or location hints to that person. So and also we have an enterprise and API model for this. So we want to improve the engine and improve the user base. That is our first priority. So we want to make this app useful, and we always say we want to revolutionize the way people meet and travel. That's what we are heading at.
Any questions from the audience?
What's the
Okay.
business model? Are you creating any business model?
Yeah, definitely. We are thinking of an API model which other apps can integrate onto their apps and make use of it. And another is there are a lot of applications available in the market for Salesforce tracking and all those stuff. We want to add some value-added features, and many of the Salesforce tracking applications available in the market are not very accurate when you consider the location part. So we want to increase the accuracy to the extent that it is it's pinpoint, and we want to add more value features onto this. I think we want to integrate with their HR softwares and do it.
Hi.
Hi.
You said the app works without GPS also.
Yes.
So if a GPS is not available, you take the network information.
Yes.
What kind of network information? As in, you take data from cell site, or what? How do you do that?
I don't want to go much deeper into the technical side, but I would still give you a brief idea. We will usually get 4 values from the phone itself.
From the phone.
Pardon?
From the phone itself.
From the phone itself, about the network to which he is connected at that moment. So we actually have an algorithm to convert these 4 variables into lat long, and these lat long would get plotted onto the map.
Okay.
Is it fine?
Thank you.
Yeah. Since you're planning to go on a API business model, so I just wanted to know about the like you've already mentioned the accuracy part on the non-GPS or a GPS platform to be 2 kilometers plus
Yes,
and minus.
yes.
So, is there any algorithm that you guys are working on to make it like more accurate with respect to numbers? As in, 2 kilometers is still like a big leap.
But that is beyond our control. But that depends on the accuracy of the network provider, the values which we get from the phone. But having said that, these days mobile towers are everywhere. As the density of mobile towers increase, we can easily increase or decrease the accuracy level. So if there are more number of towers in a particular area, and if this guy is connected to one particular tower, we can actually reduce the radius to which the location radius to a particular, minimize the location radius.
And just one more thing. The default settings would make the whole of the contact list as my Locomapia friend or Locomapia friend, or from the very beginning I get to select as to these are the 5, 10 few people that I want to share my location with. How the default setting works.
Yeah, I will tell you. Initially, when you install Locomapia, you will have, if any of your friends, like, the condition is that you need to have your friend's phone number on your contact list, and the friend needs to have your phone number on their
On
contact
their
list.
mobile.
Okay, if this condition is met, and if you both have Locomapia installed on your phone, it will automatically be listed. But those contacts will be very rare at this moment. Maybe from 1 or 2 years from here, you will get most of them initially itself. But maybe it's very less at this moment. And we have got a suggestion list. If any of you guys have if you guys have if only one phone contact only contains one number, and the other contact doesn't have the other person's number, then the person who doesn't have the contact on their phone will get a suggestion that the other guy is using Locomapia and they have your contact on their phone. So do you want to connect to this person? In that case, you can accept that suggestion and get connected. And you have the option to block any guy any moment without any further.
See, my concern was like having like 1,000 contacts on my contact list, and I have to probably 2 years down the lane if we have like 700 people out of that using Locomapias. So my default settings of having everybody seeing my location might be a problem to me. That's why I wanted to know about the
If you
default
really
settings.
if you start using the app, you will find it very easy because it's just a plus or minus button. If you add the plus button to the contact list, that person would get added
I
to
think
this.
what he's suggesting is maybe you could consider the default to be off, especially as user-based grows. That's his
Yeah,
concern.
maybe.
Yeah, we would definitely consider. We would love to hear such ideas from you.
Okay, so there seems to be a lot of interest in Locomapia. That's good to know. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
And